this chat, we're talking about PulseX, and Sami said, like, straight up, me and him agreed PulseX is slow and has no features. And we're like, whoa, what's going on? So let's address it. PulseX is slow and has no features. What are we doing? How can I feel cool onboarding onto PulseX when it's like slow and has no features? Why don't we have charts? Why don't we have metrics? Why don't we have like a tab that is the most simple possible interface for a child? That is literally a few buttons. I used to do UX design, okay? I used to do UX design in a 2-story building. I had a branding operation. It was totally cool. And my brain can see this. If a child goes onto PulseX, I want them to be able to see prices and a token and the liquidity and understand it. Then I want to have a toggle button for advanced users where they can click it and it's like, boom, going to take you like 6 weeks to learn everything. Do you know how cool that would be if we had that feature? Like, wouldn't you like to master that?
Yeah. I mean, to everything you said about features missing, you're totally correct. And to that, I say good. I want that. I want everything to suck at first. I want everyone to doubt it at first. I want it to be the thing that people sell and get out of immediately, where they're like, I paid so much for this nothing product, and then I want it to go to the moon.
What are you talking about, bro?
I'll explain.
Break that down.
Yeah. So what you described as far as the features that you like and all that stuff, that is, it sounds like you're talking about a multi-billion-dollar product, right? Like the things that you're looking for. I mean, okay, I said, I'm talking about market cap, not like, it takes that much money to build, of course not. But like, you're talking about something that's going to be on CNBC ticker one day. You're talking about something that's like, if it does have the liquidity promise of PulseChain and all the liquidity and everything goes crazy and all the products are there and it has the biggest pulls and most volume, all that stuff, it's on the top 10 or the top 5, top 3 deck screener. You've described a product that has less opportunity than it does today. So for me, I can name you. I promise I can tell you all the features I want in PulseX that aren't there today. I can tell you, I try to use it. I used it today. I still use it for liquidity and I still use it for trades and stuff from time to time. If the pulls are there, just because, like, why not? It's there. It still works. I mean, everything works fine. It's just not polished and things suck, of course, in different places. But yeah, typing in a token and it takes like 2 minutes to look in the list of things where the pulls and where the token and where the info is, and it gets it wrong half the time. Yeah, that sucks. But again, I say good. I want it to suck at first and all the weekends get out. And then when Plan Glory happens, when and if we get that lucky for the billionaire genius guy to fulfill his destiny, if we ever get that lucky, it goes to the moon. Everyone will be like, oh, but it used to suck. It used to suck. Yeah, it used to suck. And now it didn't. Like that's why it's good. And we can go through all the features I wish it has too, if you want. But again, that's the reason, that's the rationale where I have no concerns whatsoever in PulseX.
Can we go through some of the features, like bullet point?
Yeah, man.
You have like an hour here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so in an hour, I don't want to waste a minute. Let's just break it down. What are some of the features you like?
I mean, some of the...
Like if you had a magic wand, boom.
Yeah, I mean, single side staking is one. That's the one that, again, Richards never said it would happen. It was never on the website, but it was on testnet. So single side staking, your ability to do something with PulseX other than, do trades and watch it get bought and burned, which again is fantastic and gets totally overlooked half the time. It's almost like an afterthought at this point, the buy and burn. It's like, that is an amazing feature and can only get better over time sort of deal. But it's just like, but it sucks kind of thing. So anyway, single side staking, limit orders, of course, is like, the kind of the just run the bill, like, why not? If it's going to be the deluxe decks, it should have all those features too. Although Tetra right now has limit orders, 9inch has limit orders and stuff too. Let's see what else. Just things. I mean, there's pieces on different pieces, not just PulseX, but on Launchpad and different pieces of the services running on PulseChain right now too. The different Beacon Explorer and otherwise that aren't polished. I mean, I'll focus on PulseX. So just pieces that are slow to load. The auto router, that was like a kind of thing that was, half the people say turn it off these days just because it just slows things down a lot. Let's see what else. Just in general, like you said, charts and graphs and all the pretty pieces that people want to go there for, and they don't want to go anywhere else. It doesn't have that. People want to go somewhere else. That's the status today is people want to choose another product.
I know, dude. PulseX tools.
What? Yeah.
What?
But
so
good.
How are you okay with that?
I'm very okay with it. Because I see the long-term vision. I don't need the product that I think is going to be extremely successful in a bull run to have all the bells and whistles when, like, who are we talking to? So with the features, just going through the way I think about it, the reason you have all these amazing features, or you want all these amazing features, of course you want to use them, but the reason everyone else wants them too is because they know it will attract people to come in, use the product, use PulseChain, get them over to your ecosystem. So ideally, just at a base level, of course, anyone can just say, okay, we should have these features because they'll see it and they'll never look back and they'll come to PulseChain. It'll be great. Sure. No one's looking right now. More people are looking than they were 3 weeks ago because Bitcoin ETF and PulseChain green candles and all this stuff. But retail, I don't see anyone aping in over PulseChain NFTs right now. I don't see anyone aping in over all the products we already have in the ecosystem and the ones they're going to be launching too. I don't see retail just going nuts, hand over fist for PulseChain. And then I want PulseX to be amazing. Then I want all the features to be there after the prices already did 100x or something. Then I want it to be amazing. And now they can buy everyone else's bags who wants to X a little bit after that.
You're like basically like keep us in a hoopty so the ride or dies can win, and then we can like jump into the limo so like the bandwagons can jump in. Is that basically what you're saying?
It makes the most sense if you want price to go up the most. If you just want to cash out after 50x,
how does the hoopty make us more money, bro? I don't get it. Tell me.
Well, I mean, one, the people who truly believe and stick in it or buy the lows, they're still going to be here. They're going to be able to accumulate in DCAing on the time up. All the other people are going to go to other ecosystems, and that's the people that are the dead weight anyways, right? For the most part, and they're going to lose some good people too, but that's the trade-off. There's always trade-offs. There's no black and white with this. And again, we get to go down, right? PulseX at one point was like 90-80% down, something like that. That could be, I mean, who knows? I don't have a crystal ball. I don't give financial advice, of course, but that could be the greatest buying opportunity you've ever seen in your life. Like it literally could be buying something that sacked so hard and then went down so much. So that's why I think it's good. That's why this entire bear market, watching my streams in the last year, 2 years, it's like the sadness is it hurts, but I think it's part of the bigger plan. And, everyone can believe what they want to believe, but that's what I think.
So I'm really interested to hear that. Here, let me explain what I'm thinking, because that was almost an antithesis point to what I'm saying. Like I'm coming from, here's my background, like to think tank things and to put it together from a clean business, professional bottom line, no BS. Like we have to understand our market. I want to tell y'all a quick story, and Block, I'll bring you up if you have a specific thing in a minute. I want to tell y'all a story real quick about marketing that I learned. And what it was this list. It was a list of 2 million people. This is like 10 years ago. And someone paid like $1 million for this giant list of people. And it might have even been like 30 million people at the time, their email list. Okay. And they put their blast and they told their whole people, oh my God, once we have this list, we're going to send it out and we are going to crush. So they sent out this mailer to like 30 million people, and they lost like 6 or 8 million subscribers. They unsubscribed from the very first blast they sent out, and everyone like hit the brakes and they're like, oh my God, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? So they brought in a professional data analyst who went through every single person on that list, and they checked their data, their demographic. They found out, hey, they're mostly coming from these states. It's a lot of Bible Belt Christian. There's women who are 30 to 60 years old. There's a lot of men in this age group. There's not a lot of young teenagers here. There's not that many people in the senior citizen category. There's a lot of people in this demographic. There's a lot of people who are searching these things. They freaking took a sniper scope and they actually understood their target market. And then this data analyst brought them all the details, and they punch it back into their system. And their second mailer, they made like $2 million and got an extra 1 million subscribers by understanding their audience. If you don't understand your target market, we're wasting our time and we're not doing clean business. It's like shooting a shot at a girl and she just is totally turned off by you and you don't get the signal and you keep talking. It's like, stop, find the girl who likes you, and spit game there. And then she gives you energy, and the two of you can do clean relationship. You can have fun with each other. Like, I'm looking for people to give ideas to. They bring input. We have clean business. We can incubate a professional environment. I'm getting offers, RH, bro, like RHMax, bro. Like, I'm getting offers in Lit Tank to fund it because they see the vision and they know I'm serious. And they're like, whoa, this guy's actually loyal to this ecosystem. He wants to build something. He understands Richard Hart's vision. He's the first PulseChain channel. He went crazy. Mom died, you know, and he couldn't make content, came back, and now he's going crazy again, making content. Like, what is he doing? And it's like, dude, I'm a coach for 20 years. Now I'm in crypto too. So a lot of people, like Johnny Chaos, I had one of the best interviews of my life. And he said, dude, it's like wrestling a polar bear, like trying to shift PulseX and PulseChain and force people to come together in DeFi. What are you doing, bro? It's like wrestling a polar bear. The market will take care of itself. It's built to win. And he told me that, like, it's designed to win.
It is.
And he wanted me to, like, not stress out. It's like, stop stressing out, Lit. This thing is designed to win. And is that kind of what you're saying? Like, it's designed to win, Lit. Keep it a hoopty and let it, like, evolve as it comes. Like, is that what you're saying? Kind of the same thing as, can you break that down?
Of course, that's part of it. I mean, it is designed. The products are designed to do a lot of amazing things. But just on the analogy that you talked about too, I think a better analogy for at least what's going on here would be if they send out the mail or they send out the new video or whatever, and they send it out during the bear market, for example, when it was some, they're trying to, do some NFT drop, or they're trying to do some new crypto or whatever. They send it out during the bear market and gets like, no responses, no hits, no likes, whatever it is. And then they're like, okay. And your analyst guy comes in and he's like, you know what? Let's just wait. Let's wait 8 months. 8 months. Let's let the macros turn around. And they wait 8 months. They do it again, and boom, $1 billion ICO or whatever they're doing, or whatever drop. So it becomes that's the more accurate analogy, I would say, for what's happening here. So I think timing of the market is one. The products are designed to do amazing. We already seen Hex. Hex already 10,000X. There's no questioning the ability of these products and the guy who creates them. And then again, I think it's so important. People don't quite get the piece of getting the dead weight off. Like all the break-even people, they had their chance. They can get the refund. They go to get the refund right now and then some. So it's just opportunity.
Wow. Oh my God. You just made me think of like being at a party back in the day where there's like there's a shakeout in the party. Like there's some real stuff about to happen, and they want all the fake fools out of there who will tell and talk. Yeah. Like they scatter them out, and they're yelling. Like, yo, they start sniping people, in the back. Like they pull them out, and then the other people get segregated. And that's a natural thing leaders do.